if he would get bought out and then be released in that massive contract of his, therefore not having a no trade clause after that point, and being able to sign with any team that he wants to, then it definitely would be a whole lot more interesting. And at that point, I think it would be hard to say no. Even if you would want their full biannual exception, which is only about 5.1 million, even if you'd want a 2-year contract or maybe a contract again next summer, I think you definitely have to look into it. Yes, we're talking about a guy with a currently bad rep right now, but again, that rep is primarily coming from that massive contract, making over 50 million next season, which obviously wouldn't be worth it. But if you're talking about signing the guy for 5 million per year or less, or simply for next season, I think it definitely would be worth it. I mean, we're still talking about a guy that averaged roughly 17 points per game, 4 assists per game, shooting 50% from the field and 39% from 3 last season as a 3rd or 4th option. That's definitely not too bad here at all. Not to mention only being 32 compared to Lillard about to be 35. Definitely an age difference there, and I think Beal has some good years left in the NBA. No, it's not obviously worth 50 million per year, but if you could get him next season for a veteran minimum or under 5 million again, then going forward at roughly 10, 20, or maybe 30 million per year at most, probably wouldn't go that high, but somewhere between 20 to 25 million, that would definitely be a whole lot better for him. And at that point, I definitely would have interest. Waiving Shake Milton for him, then signing Bradley Beal to either having him be their 6th man or maybe move some people around and maybe make a trade or two to free up a spot in their starting lineup, I definitely would think about it if he would be open to doing it. And according to reports, he might be open to doing it if he would become a free agent. The Lakers have been listed on his teams that he would target or potentially be interested in signing with, so I might be interested in this if it would in fact happen. If he'd become a free agent and hit the buyout market, I think it would be worth looking into. Now unfortunately, I really don't find it very likely. With other teams having more money to offer him and with Beal likely having to take a pretty big contract buyout to become a free agent, likely having to give up roughly 10 to 15 million to become a free agent, and for Phoenix to actually let him become one and accept the contract buyout, he's going to want to be recompensated for that and thus be given a contract worth at least 10 million, I bet. So with the Lakers having at most 5 million to offer him, I'm not sure that would be enough and definitely not comparable to what other teams have to offer. Golden State, for example, currently having their full mid-level. Also the same case for the Miami Heat, who are another team that he's been linked to, and a bunch more contending teams after that. I'm not sure Lakers have enough to compete with them and probably wouldn't be the team that he would take the deal with, simply from the lack of money they have to offer. With the lack of a big role they have to offer, he'd likely have to come off the bench for their team, and I'm not sure he'd want to go to that route. You know, I don't find it very likely, unfortunately, as I definitely would like to have Bradley Beal for a veteran minimum or a very cheap contract. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.